How's it, everybody? Welcome back to Coral Reeches. It's Sanctum Gamer here, and we're back once again looking down at this beautiful golf course island that we built last week. This looks way better than I thought it would. 2 weeks in a row, I am happy with the stuff that I built. Man, it feels good. Every time you look down at something that you enjoy or that you built and you like it, I get very happy. Very, very happy. I think the shape of the island complements the entire region as a whole very, very nicely, and I am super happy with it. Today, I thought I would take a bit of a break, a bit of a breather. We've been building hectically since we started this town. Not the region, but this town, specifically this town. I think we took about 5 episodes or something to build the town of Shepherd. And we extended our way all the way out to this new town as well as this island. And I thought we'll take a step back today and just go around the whole region, look for any places where we might have a couple of issues and fix all of those issues up, try and make certain places look a little bit prettier, and then transition into what will hopefully be some nice, beautiful, long cinematics of the entire region as a whole, taking the time to appreciate everything we've done to date. And then from next week on, we will delve back into the hectic building. I thought I'll start off by showing off this area that we built in the live stream last week. And the whole point was this town was only connected to the rest of the region via this road. And this road is meant to be more of a back route between this town and Shepherd over here. So in the live stream, we took the time to connect all of this up. I had left this road dead ending the side, and I thought I would connect it all the way in. And originally in the stream, we had thought we could just cross the the railway, and connect it right up here as a regular T-junction. But that led to quite a bit of traffic. And the logic was that, look, if we've got massive industry over here, it only makes sense that some investment would have been put into the infrastructure that surrounds this town. Whatever industry this is, as big as it is, it will very likely be doing a lot of exports. We've got the train yard here, so what's this thing, cargo trucks coming in and out of this area would probably be quite big, and therefore it makes sense that we invest a bit in the road infrastructure, and that's exactly what we did. And then we ended up building this trumpet interchange that connects from the town into this area. And I think it's only fitting that it also comes right out of the industry and then straight onto the main regional road network. What this does mean though is how we're going to feed a road into all of this area is going to become extremely interesting, as this little interchange might become quite complex as we go along. I think coming from here, it will probably be able to maybe bend something off of it and bring it into this area. But then when you're coming off this main highway, how I'm gonna feed this into this area is going to be fun. But that is a problem for another day, and we shall worry about that when the time comes. In the live stream, we also took the time to give these two places a name. So this ended up being Old Mills Town, and this is Old Mills Country Club. So this basically belongs to this town, and together they form Old Mills Town, really. But because of the unique nature of this, it made sense that we have this one have its own name, and that's why it's separated from this. So yeah, that's everything that we did in the live stream. Something that I noticed with the medieval castle is in the last episode when we built this, I had changed all of these tree assets into the pine trees, but then now it's gone back to their old trees, whatever these are, which is kind of sad. So I'm not sure if there's a reason why it doesn't maintain the trees when you change it using the tree controller mod, but it is kind of sad because this is a brighter green color, and I wanted to maintain the darker green color around this area, but it doesn't look like that is going to happen. So Yeah, that is rather unfortunate. And then, you know, we've got places like this where my trees are starting to die, something that I'm generally not a fan of. So let's go ahead. Let's just convert all of these. I think let's do their slightly more aged, not just that medium aged one. So let's just convert all of these back to their autosave. I thought things were crashing on me. Let's just convert everything back to a nice thick everything around here. That looks a lot better. And these places like these neighborhoods that I didn't put a lot of trees in, I'm not very happy with them. Let me dump in a few more trees here, make this place look a little bit thicker. All right, I think that has added a little bit more green to the area. Nice and thick trees all over the place, which is what I love to see in my builds. I once had somebody leave a comment on one of my videos that there are too many trees in my builds, it's unrealistic. And I thought to myself, oh, shame, that's so sad. Because it means this person probably lives in the concrete jungle and they do not get to enjoy the beauty of what it's like to live in a super green neighborhood. And oh man, if you haven't lived in a green neighborhood, you have to. It is absolutely fantastic. So this is nice and green. We've got slightly more thicker big trees. Sort of gives the whole area a slightly more aged look, I think, because big trees like those usually tend to take decades to grow. So that's that. All of this area is now looking nice and good, and I'm just loving it. Another thing I was looking back at and thinking I need to sort out is this thing of leaving what looks like rough between the fairway and the greens. This is not what actually happens. Usually the fairway runs right up to the green, because you know you get rewarded for keeping your ball straight and on the fairway. Generally is how it works. So what I wanted to do is to just take some of these and connect them up to the greens so that it looks, I think it looks a little bit better. Nothing wrong with having like a pocket of rough in between, because it generally adds to the challenge, but I think it will make more sense if I just pull out a bunker to connect up to the entire area. And then at least when you're hitting the balls and you keeping your shots nice and straight, which is, it's so rare in amateur golf, you at least do not get punished for it by landing short of the green. So I thought I would just drag these out, get them to be right up against the greens, and then I think that looks a little bit more realistic. I think this is the green on this side, right? Yeah, so that's the tee box. Yes, tee box come all the way up to here, and this is where you know what, let's make this, let's give a little bit of leeway over here so we can drag this out, maybe out to that side. And can I connect them up? Yeah. So we can connect this up to there, connect this up to there, and I think we can just bring this all the way out to meet the bunker over on that side. There we go. So at least you've got some slight saving grace over on this area. Let's move this down, and there we go. Now everything is well connected. What is sad though is the fact that I don't have anything that to me looks good enough to use as the flag. So because of that, I have no flags set up, which I think it's really quite sad. You know, I wonder if there is any. Let's have a look. So let me search through some of the assets that are here, see if I can find anything that I can use as a flag. All right, we've got a candidate, North American street sign. I think this could look like, I think that could work. I think that could work, people. So we can use these as the flag poles in the middle of the greens. I think that works out fairly decently, and I'll just stick them all in different areas of the greens. They're very small, so I don't expect them to stand out too much unless you zoom in a little bit. Let's make this a treacherous pin to try and hunt. And we've got this part 3 over here. I think, you know what, if it can also be a little bit treacherous, it can sit over there. And over on this side, let's give it you nice center of the green, easy to hit. And I think we've got another one over here. So this is the part 3. Let us threaten other people's cars, put it right there at the back. Over here, I think we can just stick one maybe here by the bunker. So that's a nice challenge. And ooh, got a nice long skinny tiny little green, and we can stick this right at the back. And I think for this one, let me go ahead and also connect the fairway up to everything. I think let's over there, let's stick that there. We can stick that one over there, and that should be all right. Or should we, you know what, let's just complete it like that. All right, cool. So everything is connected up. So all the holes should have flag poles now. And then the last place is over on this side, which is our putting greens. Okay, there it is. I thought I was going to lose that. Let's put a whole bunch of them on this side. So it's very clearly obvious that these are the putting greens. You can go ahead and practice all of your putting and stuff over there. And there should be, there we go. All right, I think that's good. I think our golf course looks a little bit better. It's easier to follow where the tee boxes are leading up to the greens. What I didn't cover when I built all of this out is the footpaths. So the footpath serves as our cart paths. That is what they are. So if you are karting, that's your route. You come in, go around the fairway. I suppose if you are here, you know, going all the way around to there and then coming all the way back. But let's assume you are allowed to drive on the fairways of these golf courses, so you can cut through and come in. It's not too bad. All right, Old Mills Country Club is done. Somebody suggested that I put some kind of a nautical club over here, which I think is a super cool idea. The only thing I'm gonna try and wait for a little bit is assets that are small enough for me to be able to build such a thing in this area. So it's the only reason why I'm not employing that idea now, but it's definitely in my back pocket for later. We'll probably reclaim just a little bit of land here and try and make something look cool. So nautical thingamabob noted. It will be done at some point. Certainly gonna keep it in mind. And thank you so much for that suggestion. I don't know how this lonely guy got an accident here all by themselves, but shame. So over on the water treatment plant side in Shepherd, I see that some of these stone assets just completely disappeared. And I have no idea why this happened. I'm typing boulder. I don't know what happened, that a lot of these disappeared, but I thought I would use this opportunity to just place all of these back so that the place looks decent again. And then also I want to make some changes to a couple of things in this area. So let's just get these down quickly, and then I'll just show you what I want to do. Isn't this the strangest thing? As I'm placing the rocks, it's like the old ones are just disappearing. But I can place the new ones over the old. Well, I can place the new ones over the new ones that I'm placing right now. But if any of them go over the old ones, they just disappeared. Like, look at that. That is just the strangest thing. I don't understand why sometimes you can place stuff over things and other times you can't, even though I have Anarchy enabled. But the collision still happens and it still removes things from there, and it's just the weirdest thing. Anyways, we've got all of it back in, so I am happy. What I wanted to do was to try and just make this place look a little bit better, right? And I thought to myself, we have these decoration assets which are such, like, look at this. I think this is such a wonderful fit for this place, that this can look like some of the water treatment thingamabobs. I think that fits in there so beautifully. I mean, why not use them? I think it's so cool. The only unfortunate thing is I don't think I could fit some of these bigger ones, but maybe if we clip them together in a decent enough way, we can get it to look pretty good, right? And then we've got water treatment stuff. I don't know what they should be called, but I think this looks really good. It adds a lot of life to this entire area, and this now gives me the idea to even extend things further out over onto that side, which I don't think I'm going to do now, but I think it's stuff that we can do, and it all comes together in the end quite nicely. I think that, whoa, hang on a second. This is burning stuff. Okay, maybe not so much you, but something else. Maybe not so much that chappy. Yeah, we will leave the chappy for somewhere else. I don't think I have enough room to fit this one in, or do I? Maybe we can clip it into this building and into this one. No, I think I'm forcing it. No, I don't think so. Wait, let's see. Get it there. Yeah, those look connected. I think that's okay. I think that's all right. Now, over here, right? What I thought is, if you see how I've done this. So I got a road to go underneath the water pumps, and that has added so much to the look of the place. And the way I did that is, let's just try and get this to work now. So grab the land, and I've got to come out with the land a little bit more, just so that this whole area becomes sort of buildable. And then I grab the skinny road. We can pull this across, and I should be able to get it underneath nicely. Anarchy really helps with this. So of course, without Anarchy, you cannot do that. And then I can go ahead and convert this into a key. And then that then makes this whole area look a whole lot of different. So we can go ahead, clean up the land around here. Let's just shrink that a bit more. And there we go. We've got beautiful extra stuff over here. So if I put the pavement over, I think that then, there we go. Look at that. And now you have more room to work with, and I can go ahead and grab more of my decoration assets and plonk them down over here. That gives this whole place a little bit of extra life. This is big, but it's fine because this whole area, ooh, no, the tank, if the tank is going to clip, it's not going to look good. Right, I think if the tank clips, it doesn't look so good. So maybe let me use the smaller asset like this, and I think this can clip in. That's not a problem. I think that one adds quite a bit of vavavoom to the whole space. And we can place one more just behind on the side, and I think that also adds a lot. And now we've got a beautiful looking water treatment site. Now imagine extending this stuff over onto this side as well. I think this is something that we can definitely do at some point, make the whole place come alive, or rather employ it for when we build a much bigger one, when we build the main city over there. So yeah, this is definitely added to the look of this area. I do believe it's tall enough for cars to be able to go under, so you don't have any weird clipping issues. So that is also good. There we go. You see, you got cars that are driving underneath. It makes everything in the whole place just look so much better. I love it. So I'm just jumping over to the first water pumping station that we built, and I thought I would employ a similar tactic around here just to make it look a little bit better. Just, you know, it's kind of outdated. We built this like in the first episode or something. So let me just make some decorative changes based on what we just did on the previous one, and then we shall move on from here. All right, we are done with that. What is this? Water damage. Somebody explains to me how the water extractor has water damage. Extracts water from the lake or river, can be upgraded, but this doesn't say anything. This structure has been flooded and is being damaged. Okay, I do not know how I deal with that. Maybe if I can take the land back a bit. Okay, cool. At least if I take the land back a little bit, that seems to have sorted it out. So I'm guessing if I had ignored it over time, it was going to become extremely damaged. This is quite cool. This looks very, very shiny. I thought I was going to see more reflections on it. I suppose from certain angles you do. So this is beautiful because it makes it look like this has been recently built. There's somebody going to work. It's been recently built, and over here we've got a slightly older one. So I think that adds very nicely to the overall area. So yeah, I love this. I love this new way of detailing out the pumping stations. I think it adds a lot more life to the area, and it's something that I am very happy with. I see I've got this boulder issue here as well, and I'm sure if I do this, it's probably going to delete a whole bunch. I wonder what in the world is causing this. This is just the strangest thing. You know, let me put all of these boulders back. If anybody has any idea why we have these boulders just all of a sudden disappearing, please let me know. I would really love to not have to do this again. That would really be awesome to not have to do that again. But anyways, everyone, we've added a few touch-ups to this area and that area. We've sorted out the golf course a little bit better now. This place looks a lot more greener. This area, I'm not entirely sure why it looks so bare. Another place I could probably do with a couple of trees all over the place. Okay, I think that's fine. We've got enough trees in now. The whole area has come alive, at least in my eyes, it most certainly has, and I am happy with that. So that's it, everybody. Today really is just a little bit of a chill session. We've just done a couple of upgrades. We're gonna go into cinematics. We're gonna look at the entire town from different angles, all the different places we've built, and I really hope that you will enjoy the cinematic view of this entire area. Next week, we're probably going to start development on our main city, which is going to effectively be the capital of the region, and I can't wait to start laying out all of this area. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know the things you would like to see, ideas for places, and so on and so forth. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to turn on notifications, share the content. It really helps the channel get noticed. Big thanks to all of my patrons and YouTube members for all the extra support that you continue to choose to show the channel. That extra support is truly appreciated. Enjoy the beautiful cinematics we are about to go into, and I hope to catch you all in the next one. Cheers!